Welcome to Lady Carter Conversations on cjmagruder.com, the website for up-and-coming celebrities. We have actress, model, and editor Kristin McKenzie. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Starting at the age of 6, the first thing that came to mind was that we have a full-time student and a full-time employee at the same time. Did you feel like you was going to work when you got out of school?
Not necessarily, just because of the fact that my family was, my entire family all lived, worked, and attended the same school and church. It was all just one big community. So it made it easy to be able to do what I love, do the schooling that I needed to do, have all my friends involved in everything that I was doing, and having my family right there with me.
No, that's really great.
And my brother, oh my gosh, Monopoly throughout the entire night. The game of life, where I'd always get the little, crack down the middle house, and he's in the mansion. Yeah. And then all of a sudden that turned into our real life, because he's, a super genius and has been working, since he was little. So it's funny because we're all just so incredibly different, but all have one thing that's just like our standout. Ultimately,
and I totally get what you're saying, because my little nephew, he has not experienced all of what we experienced as it relates to me being his aunt, my sister, and my mom. And his dad, we all have come, we've all had our share of experiences, but he has not experienced it directly. But he hears our stories, and we've been able to kind of just embrace him to be such a great character. And he's just so many proud moments with him, being at Baylor University. It's his second year. He's making awesome grades. And so I totally understand when you say the genius of the family. I think he's going to be our Steve Jobs.
Yeah, we always compare my brother to Bill Gates. And that faith-based education and just the family-oriented atmosphere. Yeah. I can't imagine, honestly, having anything else. It's because of that is who I am today, and why I, work in mentoring and ministry, and just everything that I do is, it goes back to that.
The inspirational music as it relates to getting prepared for you on set.
Yes, one of the bands that I absolutely love is 10th Avenue North. I know I was talking to you kind of off screen about how I wear a lot of rings, and even though I can't film in them, they all have something special. And my thumb ring it's a ring that I got from my little sisters, and engraved on the inside it says "By Your Side," which is a song by 10th Avenue North, and it's just kind of the sister verse for us.
The girl power. My sister's my best friend. And considering she's what brought me to Houston, so she's like this, I call her sister mom. So considering being a female, very intelligent, what were some of the challenges you faced as it related to being independent and building your career in acting?
I'd say probably one of the biggest challenges is just the fact that you're always going to be offered roles that might not necessarily go along morally with what you want, which I'd say is definitely the biggest thing for me, just because I just have so many kids that I work with. I work a lot with youth-based audiences and a lot of youth groups and stuff like that. And I just want to make sure that no matter what I do, it's not going to be something that in the future I regret, or I look back at and wish that I wouldn't have put off that persona. So one of the biggest challenges is, getting a casting call or getting offered something and realizing this is awesome, I could do this, and then reading into the script and realizing that it's not necessarily something that I want. It's not the, persona that I want to put off.
And I definitely understand that, considering I'm Lady Carter and Ladies First and First Lady, you want to keep a clean image. Right. So what would you say to a young lady that's aspired to just pursue her dreams?
Self-respect. And I definitely say that that's the biggest thing, is if you don't respect yourself, how can you expect other people to respect you too? If it's something that you're ashamed of, you can't talk about, or something that your family can't even know, then it's not a good situation. And if you're with a guy that's not going to respect that, or if you're working on a set where you don't feel that level of respect either, then why put yourself through it? If God has put you in this place for this reason, and this is what your passion is, He's going to open doors.
Amen.
And through shutting some doors, it's just opening up a window, or it's opening up something else, another endeavor that you're going to be able to do.
It says, "Seeking you shall find, knocking, and the door shall be open." that you do to kind of, you know, keep your respect for God?
I mean, honestly, the thing that keeps it easy for me, I guess I could say, is just the fact that I'm so protective of my little sisters, and not only that, but the girls that I work with that I treat as my little sisters, if it's something that I don't want them doing, then I'm not going to do it. You know, I don't want to have that double standard. And yeah, and I mean, especially in this industry, I mean, every actor, actress, singer, everyone is looked up to and in the limelight, and no matter what you do, it's seen. You never know who's watching or who's, you know, taking notes and wants to, you know, be like that as well. So I always try to stay conscious of, okay, if I'm going to do this, it's going to be seen. You know, is this something that I'd be okay with my little sister stepping into? And if not, then it's honestly probably not something that's worth my time.
So no Monsters Ball roles like Halle Berry. And I totally understand. So you would say, Lady Carter Conversation, First Lady. We do have a lady here, Kristin McKenzie, and it feels really great to be in the presence of a real hardworking, dedicated woman for some time now.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming, and it's really great to have you and to have met you.
Thank you.